So everyone, it's time to dive into some news that are going to be very exciting for all of you guys, because there's actually going to be a new Madoka mobile game that's going to come out alongside the Magia Record game. And we actually got some news on Crunchyroll about the new mobile game that's going to come out. We actually have like some new characters as well that I'm going to show you some images of from. So just today we see that apparently the new mobile game is scheduled for, well, right now iPhones, but probably going to be for Android phones as well in Japan. So we're going to have to wait probably for the global version as well. But I've been playing on the Magia Record version on Japanese for a really long time anyway, and I didn't really mind it that much. I mean, yeah, it sucks that you can't really read the story, but you can just read summaries or whatever. So we're going to have to go back to just being on the Japanese server for once, but that's not going to be a problem. So they do talk about some new characters here. One of them apparently is called Elisa, and I think that's what the image right next to here is. And it mentions that apparently is meant to be familiar to Sayaka, but we don't know if she's friend or foe yet. So there's probably going to be some more story focusing on the Pulamagi Holy Quintet in the new mobile game. I guess there was supposed to be images here, but they didn't really load. But I did actually find the images for this from another source where they weren't broken. So we do actually have the images right here. We do get to see some parts of the plot and the gameplay. So apparently set in the same background as that of the TV anime, some character relationships are connected. Played out the perspective of a magical girl who is found unconscious in Mitaki Hara. So we are apparently going, not like in Magia Record where we're playing as like a mini-cube. Apparently now we're actually like a magical girl character in the story. I don't know exactly how well it's gonna go, because usually that kind of self-insert stuff usually either means you're on the backlines just watching, or they kind of really do some weird story where that new character is suddenly the chosen one or whatever. I don't really like either stories. I like a lot more in the Magia Record where you're just, it's obvious the entire time that you're a bystander. But anyway, with the gameplay, of course, we do have the cast from the anime. Apparently 4 new girls. We're fighting witches, we're fighting the Pokemon at some point apparently. Probably as some sort of raid boss maybe, with, who knows, maybe it's gonna have some multiplayer aspect to it. We've got music from the anime, so it seems like we really are going way closer to the actual anime this time. We are getting dialogue scenes, of course. And what else does it say? So it's going to have some sort of like gacha, of course, because of course as a mobile game it's going to have a gacha. How else are they going to make money? And it seems like similar to Magia Record, you're going to have like these cards that you get from the gacha. And interesting enough, it says that players can also team up as soulmates. So I guess similar to a friend function, but maybe more involved in the actual gameplay. So maybe instead of just having one other character that you use as a support, maybe it's going to feature a lot more like condensed gameplay together with other people. And we do actually have a screenshot of a battle scene right here. We see the screenshot is rather small right now, sadly, because there wasn't a whole lot of info, so they had to like grab this from the background of some other video or some other announcement where they had to like copy it out. So you don't really see quite a lot of it, but we do indeed see that there is some, we see the Pulamagi Holy Quintet without their idiot on the right side, and we see the Pokestart on the left side. It seems rather basic, but I mean, Magia Record is also not, it's also rather basic, so it might not be that much of a problem. It does indeed feature several new witches. I haven't found any info on those yet, but we do have the names of them. It says the Witch of Giraffes, the Witch of Sewing, the Witch of Springtime. And I do actually have some cards I'm going to show you later, but now we also already know the 4 new characters that are going to come out. They apparently are going to get their own special scenario that we already know about, and it is called The Hollow Little Mermaid, a part of a limited time special event. It's probably going to happen right after launch, so they're trying to get people hooked like right at the start with this event. We have 4 new magical girls. We have Elise with summoning magic. I assume it's from left to right. Then we have Claire with lightning, probably like some sort of lightning rod apparently that she has right there. We have Hiyori who fights with music. It's definitely this character right there, because I don't see any of these other 3 characters doing music with their weapon. And we have Komachi with Naginata swords, who looks a little bit like Nanaka, but also a bit like Asuka, some kind of weird mixture of all of those. Maybe the hair is also a bit like Tsukasa, so some weird of mixture is going on right there. But yeah, And apparently, there's at some point, they already mentioned that at some point there's going to be a Homura-centric scenario, the magical girl who lived through time. But we don't really know anything about that yet, just that it's going to happen at some point. Now, there are some cards I'm going to show you, specifically the parts for Homura that we have here. So, for example, we're going to get many different cards about Homura with many different stats. I can't really read Japanese that well, but I think the first one is like maybe some attack and defense values. Like, I don't really know. It's really hard for me to tell because, like I said, I can't really read Japanese, but they have some special effects that probably each of these cards can activate. I can't read it. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should have looked this up or translated it somehow. But the most important part about all of this is that there is actually a Devil Homura card in all of this. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to when the new Madoka Magica mobile game is going to launch. And in the meantime, I wish you all a very happy April Fools. See you guys next time.